Hey, everybody. It's me again. Yes, happy Friday. It's going to be a fun Friday. Well, a little bit. I know, like grief in the holidays. And I'm like, hey, here we are. But those of us who grieve during the holidays, who have something to grieve, it's like sometimes it's just like you just put on that face, right? So, yes, all I want for Christmas is the Mustang to be fixed. First of all, I did want to say thank you to those of you who watched my video on Wednesday when I got a little personal. For those of you who like it, comment on it, have sent me private messages or texts about how it impacted you. Every time I get on and do one of these videos, it is definitely for you. So thank you for paying attention. So I can't say I was overwhelmed with the response because I kind of know what I was talking about as far as the symptoms and the holiday melancholy. So I just wanted to share that. Obviously, it resonated with quite a few of you because you reached out to me and you watched it. So today I wanted to talk about grief and the holidays. But first, I wanted to talk about all I want for Christmas is for the Mustang to be fixed. Yes, I really don't know what the problem is. And honestly, it's the holidays, you guys. I don't have the bandwidth to worry about getting the Mustang running right now. So I got a lot going on. So the Mustang Monday is going to go on hiatus just for the holidays, which is better anyway, because I have to chase people down to get them to hop in the seat of the Mustang. So you're busy too. So I'm not going to try to track you down and stress myself out trying to get more Mustang Mondays done. Plus, she sits in the garage right now because she's not running. And I asked Santa to give me the part I need to fix the Mustang for Christmas. And I know this is hokey, but he said, he goes, send the Mustang up to me. I'm going to use her as my sleigh for the holidays. And then I'll fix your car for you. So just kidding. And it wouldn't do any good to do Mustang Monday from my garage. It's supposed to be badass tips from the street. So what am I supposed to do? Sit in the car in the garage and say, hey, badass tips from my garage in the Mustang that's not running right now? It will run when I jumpstart it, but I'm just afraid if I go anywhere, it's not going to start again. And I'm going to be like begging people to jumpstart my car or calling Auto Club or so yeah, the Mustang is just going to sit in the garage for a while for the Christmas. But what we're going to do is, this is what we decided, my marketing girl and I, is we're going to post the most viewed Mustang Mondays as kind of like a wrap up of the year's best Mustang Mondays. So those of you who have done an episode of Mustang Monday with me, be watching, because maybe yours will be one of those that gets reposted on this coming Monday. So I did want to talk a little bit about grief in the holidays. As you know, a lot of people suffer from many losses. Those of us who have lost family members, loved ones, of course we grieve. But grief doesn't just have to do with death. It could be the loss of a job. It could be the loss of a home. I do know people who lost their homes this year as well and have lost their jobs. Or it could be that your business is struggling and life is just not the way you thought it was going to be. Maybe you've lost a relationship, or you've just been diagnosed with an illness and you're grieving that. This is all grief. Grief and loss has everything to do with some sort of significant event in your life that causes you to suffer from losing that. So when we talk about grief, it doesn't necessarily always mean the death of a loved one. But I will be honest. It's like, I'm going to be a little honest with you. I always am honest with you, but I'm going to be a little bit more personal with you during this holiday season, because I do know that a lot of people suffer from holiday melancholy. I would say probably 98%. And the only ones that really don't suffer from it are the children who are oblivious, right? I've suffered from it for a long time. I will say that in the last 8 Christmases, it's improved for me. Why? Birth of grandchildren. So the grandkids have kind of like reinstigated my love for the holidays. But I will say this, it's like I have no desire to put up my Christmas tree until they're here to help me, so that's how I kind of balance it. It's like, I'm not going to be bah humbug about the holidays, but I am just going to pick and choose what I do. So I have just 2 tips for you today about the grief that you're going to experience this holiday season. A lot of people, think that they have to, put on a brave face and just get through it. Here's what I tell a lot of my clients when they come in and they're grieving something. And this is not just during the holidays. Maybe they're grieving a divorce, or somebody has just died, or they've got a family member that was just diagnosed with an illness. This happens all the time in my line of work. I always tell them, go ahead and have your pity party. That's completely normal. In fact, the act of crying, that getting those tears and those emotions out of your body will help purge that stress. And it actually releases the hormones, the stress hormones that are causing you to feel these emotions anyway. Basically, the need to cry is your body's way of telling you, I need to relieve this stress. So don't bottle it up. Have your pity party. But do yourself a favor and do your friends a favor. Spare them your pity party. Okay? You can't just like burden everybody with all of your grief. Honestly, that's why people come to me. All right? But spare your friends, but have your pity party. The only thing is, I want you to remember this. Put a time limit on your pity party. Don't be there staying long enough that, you put the proverbial lampshade on your head and you're dancing naked on the coffee table. And I say that in jest, but it works when I tell this to my clients. It's like, you need to have that pity party. Go ahead and feel sorry for yourself. Be sad. I'm sad when I think about the losses in my family. And I have my tools that I use to work my way through it. So have your pity party, have the cry. It'll actually do your body good. Don't have just one. If you need to have more, have them. Because here's what happens. If you shorten them and if you give them a time frame, then you can dust yourself off. You can wipe off your face. You can take a few breaths. You've got it out of your system. And I guarantee that you're going to have an adrenaline rush and you're going to feel better, or you're going to sleep really good. It's going to be one of those two things. But if you have to keep having them, like give yourself permission to have that pity party, you keep doing it. It's like maybe you reduce it each time. It's just going to be shorter and shorter and shorter. And then pretty soon all you have to do is just pity party, and then you're done. Okay. But the more you do it, after a while, you're going to get tired of doing it. And then you're not going to need to do it anymore. All right. That's like desensitization. So have your pity party. Don't try to hold it in. All right. Just do yourself and your friends and family a favor, and don't burden them with it too much. That doesn't mean don't talk to somebody, but come on, practice some self-control, self-discipline a little bit. All right. And then the other tip is create new meaningful experiences this year. Yes, you may be grieving. You've lost something significant. But it's really important also to create new meaningful experiences. And you could blend in some of the stuff from your loss if you need to. It's like if you've lost a job, it's like, I don't know, the successes, or, I'm on to a better job. That might be how you create the new more meaningful experience. Maybe if, you've lost a loved one, this is one that's always significant for me. You want to remember the happy times, the happy Christmases that you had with them. Maybe it's a special, unique Christmas tree ornament, or a special dish that you might fix that for them, that was their favorite dish. But don't burden yourself with, setting a place for them at the table. Just create new happy memories, but also include them into those memories. Now, if it's something else like a lost relationship or a chronic illness, and you just have to kind of suffer through this or struggle through it right now, just know that you're in a tunnel. This is just a season, and you will get through it. But create those happy new memories. This is what I'm doing tonight. It's like, I told you the other day I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the Girls Against Abuse Foundation, because I just joined their board and I'm really thrilled. We have some really awesome plans for 2020. And tonight is I think it's the Temecula Christmas Parade, the Santa Claus Christmas Parade. And, it's like, in my business in radio, it's like I've done my share of Christmas parades. And that was pretty much my attitude a couple of weeks ago when they said that they were going to have they were going to participate in the parade. And I was like, well, I don't need to go to the parade. But you know what? I decided I'm going to go, because I need to create a new meaningful experience. And I really want to know these artists in this organization. And I want to get to know the board members. And it's a parade, it's like, how can you not be happy being in a parade and just, I'm going to do my badass wave. So if you see me there, I'm going to be incognito. I'm not doing anything badass. I'm not wearing any of my shirts, or I'm not going to have buttons. I'm there to represent Girls Against Abuse Foundation and the artists that perform and play music. And they're going to be giving away CDs. So if you see this organization, this group tonight at the parade, you might see me doing my badass wave, but I'll be incognito. I might be in a car. I don't know. But I'm going to go to this parade tonight because I'm practicing what I preach. All right. So I'm just being authentic. I'm just going to get out there and just do something fun. So, a couple other things is, tomorrow it's going to rain, but it's still my dad's birthday. So he's going to be 82 tomorrow. I talk a lot about my dad in my programs because, I would have to say he's probably my top mentor in my life. Not only my dad, but my mentor and my coach and my business partner. So he's a big part of my life, and I talk a lot about him on when I do my workshops. And he's on a few Mustang Monday videos. If you checked out my YouTube channel, I've got a whole series of videos that I've done with my dad where we just banter about his radio background. So tomorrow is his 82nd birthday. So I am going to grin and bear it in the rain. I know I wouldn't go to San Diego the other day, but tomorrow I'm going to drive up to where he lives and have lunch with him for his birthday. And also I'm going to be able to check in on Olivia and my daughter, who are recovering well, by the way. Thank you very much from our little traumatic event on Tuesday morning. So thank you for watching my video Wednesday. Thank you for watching this video today. Remember, grief, have your pity party. It's okay. You're going to get through it, but give yourself permission to be sad. Just, give yourself permission also to put a time limit on it. Have a pity party. Well, it's like sometimes I do it when I take a bath. It's like, go take a bath, have my cry over whatever I'm sad about, and then I go to bed and I sleep good. It's like, I think I need to be doing that every day because my sleep cycle is really off. I don't know. But, but then also create some new meaningful memories this holiday season. Do something different. I'm going to, I'm kind of like resurfacing the roots of my career, my broadcast career, and I'm going to go participate in a parade tonight. So I haven't done that in 25 years, I think. Really, I haven't done this. So it's like, I guess I do have a been there, done that attitude about it. But you know what? I haven't done that in a long time. So I'm going to go there. So you guys have a great Friday. Hope I see you around. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy birthday to my dad. And remember, I am Kelly Orchard, the Badass Certifier, reminding you to be bold, be brave, be confident, and be badass. Have a great weekend. See you later.